Firefighting is inherently a dangerous occupation. Being an aerial firefighting pilot means you are part of an elite force, a special breed. In this episode, we put faces to our highly skilled pilots and dedicated support team currently operating in the Western Cape.
Firefighting's not a job, it's a calling. And being an aerial firefighter requires the utmost discipline to be able to do the job successfully and efficiently. And it takes a lot of courage.
Ons vlieg in moeilike omstandighede, within legal aspects doen ons beste wat ons kan, wanneer ons uitgeroep het. En om 'n aerial firefighting pilot te wees jy moet 'n special breed wees. Jy geniet dit om lewens te red en eiendom te red van mense. En jy geniet dit om te sien wat jy doen op die einde van die dag en die waardering daarvoor te sien.
The current summer fire season in the Western Cape has once again highlighted the importance of aerial firefighting in containing wildfires. Working on fire aerial resources consist of spotter planes as well as Air Tractor 802 bombers and Huey helicopters that deliver tons of fire-retardant mixtures to contain wildfires. The real heroes behind the scenes and out of sight are the team of aviation personnel which brings the entire operation together. The dispatchers are responsible for receiving and dispatching aerial and ground resources on request from the client.
We are responsible for dispatching aerial resources like spotters, choppers and bombers in our area with aircraft support vehicles, and we dispatch working on fire ground teams to fires. Spotter 5, Stellenbosch dispatch, WOF yellow send.
From dispatch, we obviously get our information where the fire is, the incident command on the ground, radio frequencies, the amount of resources that will join us there. Then once we get overhead the fire, that's where a little bit of planning takes place. The spotter plane will assess the fire. We'll have a look at the type of terrain, the vegetation that's burning, the slope. There's a lot of factors that one takes into account there. From there, with the incident commander, we decide on an action plan how we're going to fight this fire. And from there, once that's been decided, we direct the helicopters and the fixed-wing bombers in as required on the fire line.
If you've got good comms with the ground and assist the ground crew very well, most of the time you can quickly win a fire.
The helicopter pilot assistants support the pilots with pre- and post-flight checks on the aircraft. The helicopter safety leaders manage the safe boarding and disembarking of helitag crews from the helicopters, and the helitag crew members are deployed by helicopters to inaccessible areas, while the bomber and helicopter pilots skillfully maneuver the aircraft during aerial fire suppression to extinguish the flames and contain the spread of wildfires.
Aerial firefighting takes I wouldn't say special type of person, but it's a different type of person. Your mindset must be right. It's not normal point A to point B flying. It's basically you're flying constantly on the edge, especially in high wind situations. No fire has ever been the same. There's not one fire that I can recall that's ever been easy.
In all, it's fantastic. I love it. It's awesome flying. It's very challenging flying, and it's good to work together with the guys on the ground. We can't put fires out by ourselves. It's a combination of teamwork with the ground teams and us together to follow up to get the job done.
Werk is nog steeds 'n plesier. As jou hobby en jou werk dieselfde ding is vlieg baie lekker. En ek geniet dit elke dag.
With the good spotter pilots, with good bombing pilots, and with us doing our work with the helicopters, you're able to save a tremendous amount of property and also life and limb.
Uitroeptyd betrek na vure toe. Ons wil almal graag 'n vuur so vinnig moontlik dood hê, want as jy wegvlieg van 'n vuur en jy het hom nie gewen nie, ons raak baie persoonlik met 'n vuur. Dit is raak 'n persoonlike ding met hom. En is lekker as jy 'n uurtjie vuurtjie het, jy kom in die vuur, hy's klein, jy sny hom af en jy maak hom dood. En jy gaan terug huis toe en jy is 'n uur uit en tuis.
South Africans can rest assured knowing these brave men and women are on call and eager to serve.
Firefighting is my roeping en ek sien myself niks anders doen nie. Ek geniet dit verskriklik baie en is baie highly satisfying.
Die bevrediging van wat die firefighting jou gee is ongelooflik.
The satisfaction of the job also comes from having communities that come to you afterwards and are very grateful for what you've done.
There's nothing that I enjoy more than being with good people doing a good job with good machines.
We salute our aerial firefighting heroes who are driven by passion to conserve life, property, and the environment.